Alrighty, what is up you guys? It is Aunii here, and today I'm actually going to be talking about Paris. We're also streaming this at the moment, so I'm also showing this to my people over at the stream. But if you're on YouTube, then, well, let's go ahead and show you guys, both in the chat room right now and on YouTube. We'll start first on defense. Defense point A, Paris. The best spots for Ana would mainly consist of long range distance such as here. This is one of the spots that you can choose. This is one of the best spots for Ana to heal, because you can see them right here. Sometimes you do have to push up forward a bit and heal them like this. But behind this corner is the best safe position, because Orisa, if you're playing with Orisa, she'll have a shield like right here, and this will block you from getting sniped from this window. Widow players like to snipe from here, so you need to be careful a bit. Basically, you have people body blocking here for the most part, so they'll probably be the ones getting sniped, not you. And sniping all the way from there to here, there's just so much stuff, man, like going on here. This is the common hold spot for your team on defense. So this spot, solid. Next to a health pack, solid. Sombra players need to be careful. Sombra players, Tracer players, they go here. They try to go here. This is where you have to sleep them, right? When you're here, you have to sleep them like this. Sombra might try to hack health back, so you have time. The hack animation takes a bit of time, so you deet 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 deet, and then when you hear the deet 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 deet, you quickly flick like you're healing, and then sleep her like this. She's sleeping here, and then you can bring over a teammate and you can headshot her, or you can shoot, nade, punch. But you can't kill a Sombra solo if she has translocator up. I've tried to even perfect sleep time, they always translocate. But with Tracer, if Tracer's here, you can shoot, nade, punch. That will instantly kill a Tracer. But you have to wait at a specific time of the breathing sound of the sleep dart for the perfect time for that. You can look at my Ana School series where I explain that in detail, which will be in the description of the video as well. So we talked about this spot being a really good spot. Here is another good spot. It's actually over here in the high ground. And here, you want to be like all the way on the edge, like this. As further to the edge as you can. Because you can get sniped from Widow over there. So right here, if Widow is standing here, she can snipe you here if your head's peeking. That's why you want to position here. This way you don't get one tapped. Like this. We go here. Right on the edge. At the super edge. Right, this way you don't get headshotted. Then you can move like this. And heal people on high ground like this. Never want to peek like this. That's where Widow snipes you. That's where you die. Another good spot is actually back here. Over here. This is if you want to be insanely safe. Like, this is such a safe spot. It's ridiculously safe. Like, they're fighting on point. You just jump here. You play like this. You heal them from here. And sometimes they don't even pay attention to this area here. So they don't even recognize that there's anyone here at all. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, man. But yeah, this is a solid place. This way, you don't get tapped. Just like that. Alright, so this spot is really good. This spot's here really good. This spot here. You can play low ground here. You might have to drop at some point, by the way. At one point, you'll be dropping from here. And then you'll be here, killing people like this. They don't always check that room, but that's why you play with a health pack. Whenever you get dived here, you have to have an escape plan. To some extent, you need an escape plan. And your escape plan really is to drop down from here to grab the health pack. And then regroup with your team if they're here. But yeah, it can happen if you get dived here. If they play aggressive up here, by the way, on this side, if they all go right side, like you see them, so it's very common, by the way. They push like this, they go through this building, they come here, up these stairs, and then they try to push you on here. Well, if you see them coming, all of them here, just immediately get the hell out of there. They're just gonna one-shot you. Alright, you wanna drop, take position here, reposition left side with your team, and play around this health pack. If you get dived, grab this health pack. You can also jump here to some extent. You can't go over here, by the way. But here you can use this as cover, by the way. This is used as terrain, but the only problem with being on the very edge of the map, here or here, what happens? Pharah boop. Boop. That's it. You fly off the map, that's it. It's gone. The whole idea of positioning here is to stay concealed, but if they have a boop, Pharah, not Sombra, Pharah or Lucio, you're gonna just fall to your death. So that's the downside of actually playing from here. But generally the good spots up here and here. In this room with the health pack. These are generally the two best spots for Ana. By the way, police station. You never play police station ever as Ana. This is such a horrible spot for Ana because it's far too close range and they start initially pushing from here to left and you never really want to be here because that's how you die. It's not even worth playing for this health pack. You'll be thinking, hey, I'll play here, I'll heal. Like, it's not your job to do this. Your job is to stay in the back and heal and stay concealed. So yeah, never try to go in this area here. Police station, forget it. Here on this spot, it's very rare that you play from here, by the way, as Ana. Mainly you're playing back there, or you're pushing up a bit forward to heal them like this. You don't have to be in their face to heal them like this. You don't have to be doing that. Just play in the back, heal them from here, up to here. You're fine. You're fine. So that's for defense, point A. Now we're going to be talking about point B, defense. So let's go ahead and do that. So on point B, defense, playing up here is usually very risky. I mean, there's Aunii shield here, which is really good. But I found the best place to play on Ana on defense is usually behind this piano here. And it's really safe. You can peek to the right to heal people on low ground here, but sometimes you are forced to actually push up a bit and heal. Use this pillar here. This is a giant ass pillar. You heal Orisa on high ground here. If she pulls back, you just walk here like this and heal her like that. This is your health pack. This is your escape plan. This is your escape plan. Those two health packs are, you have to choose which direction you want to go to, whichever one you're closer to. So if you're playing right side, you quickly go here to regroup with your team and grab the health pack. You can also choose to actually go back to spawn and heal quickly from spawn and come out. Generally, spawn is your closest friend here, to be honest. If this one's taken, this one's taken. Playing from spawn is really good, like because you're playing behind piano. This is all as cover, and the fun part is you can also play the piano yourself, and that's fun. Why not? Right? You're waiting for them to push. Punch the piano a little bit. Right? So you play behind here mainly, and behind this pillar. On the left side, you have a health pack here. On globe, you only do this if you team kill all of them, if you ace them, and they're on their way. So you can get a cheeky nade and then back away, just to get all charges. Fun fact: you can climb all the stuff here. By the way, you can actually jump over all of them, just like that. See that? You can't jump on this thing, but you can jump on this thing. So you can go like this, up here, like that. So whenever you're on point and you're in a tough situation, you can actually get the high ground very easy by jumping here. Sorry, I messed that up. Jump up here. Let me see if you can actually get from here to here. I think you should. Yeah, there we go. You can get up very easy to high ground without having to walk all the way from here and then back here. Like here, you get to cover very quickly if they're attacking you. Like really fast. You just jump up, boom. There, you're in cover, you're out of sight of line of fire on the main area here. Playing behind this globe is okay for a few seconds, but you don't want to be here that whole time. You only be here if your team's like grouping up left, or if they're pushing on the left here. You can toss a quick nade and then use globe as cover. And as you're retreating, make sure the globe is like there. See, like as you're retreating, you hug left side as you're going back, because if you go middle, you don't have the globe cover anymore. You're exposed here. So try your best to just be as concealed with the globe as much as you can, to stay out of line of sight and in cover as long as you can, to not get picked off by a Hanzo or a Widow on this side. So just like that, you take cover and then retreat back to piano and then heal at piano. So this is commonly the best spot. I have debates for holding high ground main. Yes, it's okay. It works. Like, holding high ground here is not horrible if you have an Orisa shield and you just heal them like this. The problem is people really like to flank right side here quite often, and that is a problem. Sombra players, Tracer players, they really like to go here and they see you, they crouch, or they wait till they get a bit closer, or they wait till you hold down the site for too long. That's why with Ana, you don't hold the site for too long, because you move slower, and that makes the Tracer get easy headshots. So easy. Like, look how slow this is compared to moving like this. So when you're here, you want to no scope mainly, and you want to quick scope. But if you hold scope, you're gonna get tapped in the head a billion times. So so that's for main. But holding right side is not really the best spot. This is actually one of the not most ideal spots to hold, because it's a common flank route on the right. Like Sombra likes to go here, they like to go here. They'll come here eventually. You can also get sniped from here if you don't play behind this wall here. So there is some good cover and all, but like not the ideal spot for Ana. It's still okay. And to heal, you have to run back here. And well, there's a health pack at main. You can use that. You never want to grab the health pack here, by the way. There's like a health pack. If you go here, there's a health pack right here. So don't go all that way. Don't even think about playing for this health. This health pack is for attackers mainly. They'll be using that. It's not really for defenders. It's too deep. Like, I'm not saying you can't use it. It's just too deep for a defender to go. Especially when the enemy team's there. So that's point B defense, really. Just keep in mind, I'll say it again, all these you can go up, all of them. So if you ever want to make a quick getaway, fun fact. I played against a Doomfist one time, and he did this to me. So I tried to like mess around a bit to try to sleep him. He used his ultimate, and this is what I did. I quickly moved like this. I moved back to fake that I'm jumping up here. I moved back quickly, and then I quickly went up there, and then up here, and he ulted here. Because I did it so fast, right? So I literally just went like this, fake, go back, jump, jump. Except I didn't fail it, like, I just did this instantly and I got up here. So this is a common thing that you can do to actually escape people that, like a Doomfist ult, like whatever it is. Just quickly get up here. Up here, up here. The fake part is just like to bait him to ult here. Like I go here and then I quickly turn 180, he would have ulted here and then I would have moved here. But ideally you really want to quickly get up here, like as fast as you can. It's gonna take a little bit of practice to get perfectly very quickly. But the safest thing you can do is jump and then jump again, instead of like run and then jump. I mean, you can do that too, you just gotta mash space. I mean, it's doable. It's just you can jump like this, jump like that, and then like crazy parkour stuff, whatever. Anyway, these all you can climb, so you can use that to your advantage. You can do this, do that. Like you can get up here, and then quickly jump to the health pack. It's like a way of like you don't run here because they think you run here, but then you actually go like this and then you jump like that, because that's how you'll get headshotted here. It's like a quick, weird, different parkour thing. That's defense point A and defense point B. Now we're gonna talk about attack point A and then attack point B. I'm pretty sure that's everything we covered. Pretty much all the best spots that I could think of, really. Now point A attack, what do you do? Like most of the time when you're playing point A attack, you just hold main and then you're like, okay, you're in this choke, and this like you just gotta follow your team here, right? You don't want to be up here. It's not your job to snipe people, and here's where you can easily get headshotted actually. So you don't want to be up there. You want to be here, and you gotta try to get left room as fast as possible. Here you have a health up. You heal them from like this. You have this whole house. Look how big this house is. This whole house has cover, right? Your job is to remain as covered and concealed as possible. So here you heal your team like this. This is such a great spot, honestly. You just heal your team like this, and as they move forward, and then you use the truck, and then heal them behind the truck. And they're on point, you heal them behind the truck, like this. You could go up here. Eventually, you can get up here and make use of this health pack and heal people like this. The only thing is this giant thing that's in the way, so they have to play like here or here. Otherwise, you can't heal through this thing. So eventually you're gonna have to just keep playing behind this, because this thing is still in the way, except you can see the middle of the point from here, which is really good. But you can get up here and then actually completely go all the way up here and heal them from here. It's just you have to worry about people from high ground on this side. Most of them will be fighting on point when you're here, so you can actually heal like this, and this is such a great, look at this. This is such a good view. Like, you can heal like this and keep spamming crouch so you don't get headshotted. If you do get attacked, just come quickly down here, drop down, take the health back. But this one's risky because you'll be fighting with the enemy team here. But if your team's fighting here, you just heal them from here. If they jump you, just run to your team, and then eventually you'll have to play on point. You're forced to play on point after that point. But yeah, generally that's how you play on attack. You mainly, on Ana, you're playing on the left side behind truck. So here, a quick summary, alright? Quick summary. Quick summary. You play from here, you play on this health pack here, okay? This health pack, you play around it. You can also use this as cover, by the way, if you really want. This machine, which by the way you can punch, but you can use it as cover for a brief moment. It's something you shoot through, see? You shoot it and then it moves, so you can actually use it as cover while it's still there. So you can do this and heal behind here, like that, if they're in this room. If your team's in this room, you go here and heal them like this. That way you're close to health back and you get a good overview over your whole team. Just like that, heal them like this. Okay, and then you go here, heal behind truck when they push up. And if you really want, you can go up here and take the health back. If you get dived while you're behind truck, if you get dived by whatever it is that happens to you, like Winston, Genji, you punch this quickly, jump up here, take health back. Don't bother going up this ladder, taking a left, like just as soon as you're here, jump to the left, grab the health pack, nade yourself, shoot him, nade. Just waste his time. You have to waste his time as much as you can, and then he won't be able to necessarily kill you. But yeah, that's ideal. That's what you want to do. That's point A attack, really. And then you can play from here, this side, play from here. Just be careful when you're playing from here, it's a bit risky. One thing I forgot to mention, in this room, when you're in the health pack room, you can also use the purses as cover. See that? I believe the bullet goes through. Let me see. I'll shoot and then I'll see if there's a tracer there. Yeah, never mind. It does go through purses, but it doesn't go through that machine that you saw. Let me go ahead and test real quick if it does go through machine. I'll see if the bullet tracer is there. It does go through that. For sure. Yeah. So ignore the fact that I said use this as cover. It's useless. Just punch out of the way. I figured at first because it looked like something you can use as cover. Anyway, it's a very minor thing. You want to use walls and like railings, for example. A little bit of cover it can be, because the bullet lands here. See, the dart actually lands on the rails. But yeah, rails, projectiles, different, whatever that. Anyway, don't use that machine thing as cover. By the way, quick little fact, you can actually jump up here and heal people from high ground or nade them here. It's like a very quick thing, like it's very easy to get up, just get up here and heal them while they're on low ground if you really want. You get a good overview, but it doesn't matter. It's a very minor spot, but it's still a spot regardless. Right, on point B attack. Goodness, so on point B attack on Paris, there's 3 lanes. It's pretty simplistic in its design. Really good spot to play with Ana is really, to be honest, from what I've seen, the best spot to play is right side for Ana. So you'll go right side, you'll jump up here, and you play behind globe. You use the globe to heal your team on the far left. You jump and heal like this, and you will use this as cover. Right? You're gonna be healing like this. You'll be using this as cover because some of them will be holding high ground here. So you want to be playing like this. Heal them like this. This is only if your team has a good position here, because you can get wrecked if they flank right side here. So that's the downside of playing here. But if you do manage to get a really 2 kills, 3 kills, this is a good spot to play in. If they're all alive, this isn't usually the best spot. Globe is a good spot though. if your team is playing like right side all the way here, this is a good spot. You can kill them like that. That's too deep though, and they should really be on point, but regardless, you can use this as cover. You can also get a cheeky sleep like this. Like if they have no shield, sleep someone here or something. If you drop from here to here, you can get up back here very easily, as we've explained that we can use all these on defense, as we've explained. You can use that too if you're playing attack. If you're playing on main, main's I think one of the best spots to play on Ana. Right side's okay with the globe and everything, but like it's not really that good because in terms of like overview, in terms of line of sight, main is the best spot for line of sight. But it's also dangerous because of high ground here. So this statue is your only cover. You want to play around statue. So if you go like this and Widow's here, you'll be away from her line of sight. If she goes left, go right. If she goes right, go left. If she goes left, go right. Literally, like you use the statue as cover. She's gonna be dancing the whole time. You dance with her. When you heal people, when you're like, my eyes are here healing, but I'm at the same time, my eyes are here. So I'm looking there, I'm healing, I'm checking. Is Widow gonna go right? If she does, I'll go left. I'll use this statue as cover. But the safest spot is behind this. Play like this, heal like that. Spam crouch while you're passing here, by the way. While I do this, I heal, I look down, crouch, 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 move left, right, jump, left, crouch like this. Now you have cover like this. Alright, so that's main. Left side is not ideal to play from here. Like you could play left side because there's a mega health pack right here. So you could choose to play here and grab health pack. Like that. That's not horrible either. But don't try to shoot people from here, by the way. Just forget that, don't try that. Never play here on attack, by the way. Not the most ideal place. Unless they have no idea you're there, you can get a nade on top of their shield. Like that. If their shield's in front, you can actually get a nade behind their shield. And yeah, you don't want to be here necessarily when you're playing Ana. Generally, you want to be either main or right side using the globe. Left side's too dangerous because their spawn is literally right here, and they just come here, and then they come here, and then you're dead. I mean, you can use this as cover for only a brief moment, but Winston, Genji, they're gonna dive you, you're dead. So play main, play right side, whatever you want. That is pretty much it. I believe we've highlighted everything for both attack AB and defense AB. Quick summary, I'll just go with a quick summary. When you come here, play on main as much as you can. Heal them from here. Right side, mediocre. If you play right side, mediocre position. Mediocre spot for Ana. Because it's only useful when your team's on the point and you're like juggling left and right and there's like two people dead. But there's a spawn room here, so it's not ideal. If you get dived here, by the way, you should retreat back to your team as fast as you can. Because if I'm correct, there's no health pack here except here. And this is a dangerous spot to go for when you're playing attack, because they spawn here and the health pack's here. Like generally, mediocre spot here. Final verdict, final summary. On the left, usually a no-go, due to the fact that the spawn room is on the left, too close for comfort. And your Ana, they need you, and your line of sight here is weak. You actually have to go up these stairs. See? I have to go up these stairs to heal them. But if I'm here, I have to jump heal, jump heal, jump heal. But even then, they come from spawn way door on the left. So that is the summary for both attack and defense. This is a new map, so I really wanted to make a positioning guide video on this. Next up will be Havana, because it's also a new map, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know about Havana. So thank you guys over at YouTube for watching. Much love, and I will see you guys in the arena. Peace out.